While I was out of town, someone built a drive-in theater on my cornfields, so I tore it down myself. My land covers 50 acres of premium seed corn production. This isn't ordinary farming. Every stalk is part of a protected genetics program. My western boundary follows Section Road 18, a land grant line established in 1862. For generations, no one crossed it, until Sebastian moved in. He bought the neighboring farmstead with a fast cash deal and announced plans for a nostalgic outdoor drive-in theater, vintage movies, retro signs, and concession stands. When he introduced himself, I clearly told him the boundary was the section road. He nodded and said he'd confirm it. 13 weeks later, I returned from a seed conference and drove past my fields to check crop emergence. I turned the corner and stopped cold. A 70-foot movie screen stood in the middle of my cornfield. Speaker posts ran through my research plots. Asphalt parking covered land meant for tasseling corn. A full commercial theater had been built directly on top of my seed program. I called Sebastian immediately. He sounded cheerful. "Our designer placed it for best visibility," he said. "The county approved it. Maybe the road isn't the real boundary." I told him that theater was sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in research crops. He didn't believe me. So I called Vernon, an agricultural surveyor with 46 years of experience. He reviewed the original plats and measurements. His conclusion was simple: the entire theater was on my land. A formal notice was issued, 30 days to remove everything. Sebastian responded through lawyers, offering to buy the land under the theater. I refused. While the case moved through court, he kept building and even advertised opening night. 20 weeks later, the judge ruled. A fourth-generation corn farmer himself, he stated clearly, the theater was entirely on my property. Sebastian had 32 days to dismantle it, or I could do it and bill him. They ignored the deadline and opened anyway. On day 33, with the sheriff notified, I brought in my equipment. The screen tower came down. The concession stand was crushed. Speaker posts were ripped out. Asphalt was removed. Within 4 days, my field was cleared and restored. Sebastian arrived just in time to see the last truck leave. He talked about culture and nostalgia. I handed him the court order. His lawsuit for lost revenue was dismissed. Instead, he was ordered to pay my legal fees and $52,700 in damages. That's what happens when you build on land that isn't yours.